Right, welcome back. I just thought I'd make this video as to why I was discombobulated at these stat cards when I first saw them. Now, I originally thought that these stats, these rate of climb stats, were initial climb. Now, someone in the chat has told me that it's not initial climb, it's rate of climb, sustained rate of climb. They had to type it in capitals for some reason. They're shouting at me. So yeah, I thought these were initial climb, and I'll try and show you why I thought that. So I was expecting 50,000 feet here, and that's why I thought this was wrong. So I've got a 1976 combat aircraft book in front of me, and I'll just go through a few planes, and I'll try and explain why I thought all these stats were based on initial climb. So let's get started, shall we? Right, so we'll start with the Draken. Yeah, so I think we can all agree that initial climb is a higher number than sustained climb. If you don't know, initial climb is the rate of climb from takeoff to either 1,000 feet or at which point you relax the throttle. So getting to 1,000 feet, the rate of climb to get there for the Lightning was 50,000 feet per minute. You'll have to adjust it for meters per second if you want to follow me. So my book here, the Saab Draken, I mean these figures won't be exact, but they'll be near enough. The Saab Draken initial climb is, in the book, 34,450 feet. So it says 35 here. But as I said before, I cannot believe that initial climb will be less than sustained climb. So that on the screen says 34,433. In the book it says initial climb of 34,450 feet. So you can see why I thought that these stats were based on initial climb. For example, I mean, the only way initial climb will be less than sustained climb is if you're in a space shuttle or a rocket. That's the only way that sustained climb will increase as you get higher. Let's try another one. The Saab 29. There we go, Saab 29. I've got one for the F here, but the D has the same engines, I believe. So the F says that the initial rate of climb is 11,810. This isn't spaded, but this one is spaded, and that says 11,614. But in the book it says 11,810. So as I said before, I don't believe that wasn't. I don't believe that was sustained climb. As I said, this is why I thought everything was initial. So in the book 11,800. In here it's 11,600. So it's only 200 feet difference. And bear in mind that there'll be multiple sources of data that people will be looking at. But yeah, initial climb 11,800. What's the next one? See, a lot of my planes are spaded, so I can't really compare. The Etendard. Well, I borrowed this. I got a test flight, so it's spaded. Etendard 18701. What page is that? Oh, bear with me. I didn't write the page number down. Etendard, page 49. Now you'll just have to trust me when I'm reading these stats. Performance Initial climb 19,685, and this one says 18,704. So there is a bit of a difference, but it's not a massive amount. For example, the Lightning, I think this is 33 or something. So the Lightning's initial climb was 50,000, and it says 33 here when it's spaded, I think. Right, let's try K4. K4 is 4,682. Right, I'm doing cuts so I can find the page, so bear with me. So the K initial climb is 4,823 in my book, and in here it says 4,682. That's not a massive difference. What else have we got? 262. 262. 262 initial climb rates, all about 3940, 3940, 3937. Okay, so can you see why I'm thinking that everything was initial climb? So the book says 3490. I mean, the 262, there weren't many tests on it, I don't suppose. So the book says 3940 and the game says 3937. So what else? Right, so the Phantom. Yeah, my book doesn't have every single Phantom, but it says the American one is 28,000 in the book, and it's 33 in here, 33,000. And it says the Spey engined ones are 32, which is this one here. But this, I think this is in 40,000 in the. I think it says 40,000 when it's spaded, but yeah. So that is rated higher than what the book says for initial climb. So yeah, it's very different. So yeah, I presumed that they would have put 50,000. You know, that's why I thought that all these stats were initial climb. The max altitude and top speed, I don't think any of them are right, because you see here it says max altitude 52,480, and it's exactly the same for the Phantom. So in the book the Lightning said it had a 60,000 plus surface ceiling, but yeah, top speed, altitude, I'm not too concerned about, because all the jets are probably wrong there. I think it's probably limiting. I think the game engine probably limits it more than anything else. But yeah, that's why I thought the rate of climb should have said 50,000, because I thought that these were initial climb. Now, there's only a few options. Either everybody's wrong, you know, everything's wrong and everybody's wrong, or these are initial climb and Gaijin were too scared to put 50,000 in there in case people would complain, or it is sustained climb on these things. These are all sustained climb and my book's wrong. So yeah, so that is why I thought initial climb was on here, because it corresponded to a lot of planes in here in my book. So yeah, that's why I was annoyed and discombobulated. So yeah, I will leave it there. So anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.